Yo, what's going on, guys? It's MYQ or Zach here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the cheapest and the most underrated X Factor HUC cards. Some of these cards are not usable as of right in the game. As you guys can see, I won't be including like McDavid and like McKinnon and OV and all of those guys. Mostly for the reason because these guys are already guaranteed 99 overalls, especially like McDavid. So I will not be showing these for the sake of the video. We're going to be looking at some of the underrated ones that people aren't targeting as much. So obviously some of these cards are like 100K. And they're just honestly nothing you can go wrong with. So yeah, let's get into the video, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys want more of these videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs. So if you guys have not hit that sub button, please smash that shit, boys. The goal is to hit 1,000 subs by, let's say, 2 or 3 months. So it's gonna be popping out some major content. So without further ado, this is for Series X and S, by the way, boys. So let's get right into the video, and I'm gonna show you guys the very first card. So first off, we have Alexander Barkov. Barkov is a very good card. He's 6'3", 215 pounds. He has Fly the Zone. Barkov has, I think, 87 speed when he's fully upgraded. There's not really much bad things I can say about Barkov. I think he goes for about, 100K, and he's pretty cheap to upgrade. He has Fly the Zone, Wingman, Buzzing, Spark, and Workhorse, as well as Gladiator, Well-Rounded, and Magician. His superstar abilities aren't awesome. He has All Alone for his zone ability, which pretty much gives him some extra points or some extra stats for deking and stuff on the breakaway. And It's Tricky and Puck on a String obviously are his superstar abilities. Now, I would probably recommend Barkov being on your 4th line if you were going to use him right now, as it's in November. Barkov is one of those cards that may not look good stat-wise, but I can promise you guys he does play well on paper. Obviously, with his build and you know, his size and weight, you really just can't go wrong with the Barkov. You know what I mean? Every year I've used Barkov. He is one of my favorite HUC cards in the game. There's not much bad things I can say about Barkov. I mean, he gets up to like 87 speed, which is not bad at all for someone 6'3" and 215 pounds. Obviously, really good face-offs as well. You could throw him at center right now. And yeah, definitely Barkov should be definitely one of the X Factors you guys should probably pick up now rather than later. Because you guys can almost have my word that Barkov will end up being a 99 overall in NHL 22. Whether it's in March or April, I know Barkov will get up there, and he will definitely be a really top, maybe a top 10 card in the game. So definitely pick up Barkov. As you guys can see here, he goes for about 108,000 coins, 120. It really depends on the day, and like the event obviously drops some of these cards in value by a ton. Next up, we have Kaprizov. Now, Kaprizov is obviously one of the most underrated ones on this list. Major because he has 89 speed as is. He doesn't have any speed synergies, so that obviously is huge. He's up to an 86 overall right now, and honestly, he's not that expensive to upgrade. As you guys can see, it's maybe like 90K max. He has Light the Lamp, Bombarded, Applesauce, Booming Shot, and Protector, as long as Magician, Thief, and Heart and Soul. Ankle Breaker, which is actually really good, and Tape to Tape. Again, he has okay shooting stats. They're not awesome, but every upgrade he gets, it'll only get better. Speed-wise, 89 speed. It's definitely usable at this stage of the game. Kaprizov is definitely one of the best bangs for your bucks, if you will. You can't go wrong with him. His hand stats are insane. He's a little on the shorter end, but I mean, as long as any card has speed this year, you won't, like, I'm sure that it's okay. I've never used Kaprizov, but I can only assume he plays like a Patrick Kane, seeing as they're almost the same exact build. Nothing bad to say about this card. He's like, I think around, yes, so he is around like under 100K. So around 80K, you guys can pick up a Kaprizov X Factor. Definitely really cheap, and he will probably max out at like, I'd want to say maybe 96, 97, depending on how well he keeps doing this regular season, obviously, plus playoffs if they make playoffs. So definitely Kaprizov is number 2 on this list. Very good investment, boys. Next up, we have another really good one. Probably next up to Kaprizov, we have Couturier. Now, this card is really good, and a lot of people are sleeping on this card. He has Applesauce, Protector, Booming Shot, Bombarded, and Light the Lamp, along with Workhorse and Fly the Zone. Now, Fly the Zone is the synergy that makes this card worth it and worth the price that you have to pay for him. I'm pretty sure he gets up to 87 or 88 speed with this card. I mean, amazing shooting stats, really good face-off stats. You can throw him at center right now. And his next upgrade he gets in 87, he will get a speed and acceleration boost. So this card will be even more insane. 6'3", 211 pounds, centerman, left-handed shot. You really can't go wrong with Sean Couturier, right? Every NHL I've ever played, Sean Couturier has always had a really high-end card, and every season he has played for the Flyers, he has always produced top-tier points. Now, would I say this card will guaranteed be a 99? No, he probably will not be a 99. I would give him max, I would say maybe 94, 95, 96, anywhere between those three. Definitely no lower than a 94, though. I don't see it being possible at all. Sean Couturier, definitely a very underrated card, and a lot of people are selling theirs for really cheap, and I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Unstoppable Force, he will not be getting bumped off any puck. I mean, he's just a tank. And I'm pretty sure, as we see here, he is worth about 100K flat, so if you guys think about it, 100K for that. And who knows, maybe 4 or 5 months, this card will go for maybe like 400, 500K, so you could almost triple your profit here, and I mean, it's a no-brainer to definitely pick up a Sean Couturier. I think I have 4 or 5 of these sitting in my collection, so hopefully flip them. Next up on the list is one that's actually really underrated, is MIKKO Rantanen. Synergies are okay. Bombarded, Applesauce, Light the Lamp, Protector, Booming Shots. Those aren't awful synergies, but the main reason why people are not using the Rantanen and people are selling him like it's a wildfire is because he does not have a speed synergy. Speed kills this year, boys. Any card that has 86 speed, and especially if they're 6'4" and his build and his weight, people are going to be listing these cards for mad cheap, especially free-to-play guys who pulled these cards or have them laying around. All of those guys are going to end up selling these cards because they have other cards that are getting better, like, for instance, Trevor Zegras or Connor Bedard, or, you know, any of the new event. People are listing the X Factors for so cheap just to get the 92 overall, 22 under 22 cards. The thing about these is, like, these cards are maxed out at 99. Like, there's a chance that these cards get at 99. There's no chance any of the under 22 cards get 99 or even 93. So personally, I would take advantage of buying cards like Rantanen, Couturier, and all of those guys now rather than later when they get 94s, 95s. Like, definitely invest in those now. And honestly, like, Rantanen's card's not awful. I still know a bunch of guys who still use the X Factor Rantanen, and he's not awful. He's a little bit on the sluggish side, but, you know, obviously his shot's very good and his hands are very good. I'm a big fan of Rantanen's card every year, and he goes for about 100K. So, I mean, like, for what you get, I mean, it's not awful for sure. 110K, and if he gets a 99, it's one of the best hot cards in the game. So, obviously, a 6'4", 215-pound Rantanen, always the best card in the game. Next up, we have one that is very good, and it is ANZE KOPITAR. This card is actually on my 4th line. I actually picked up KOPITAR over Couturier and BARKOV. Now, the reason I did this was because of KOPITAR's zone ability, which is quick pick. It's honestly crazy for a centerman to have, especially with his size and his build. Pretty much he is buzzing, spark, fly the zone, distributor, and wingman, sorry. And then he has magician on also, which gives him, I think, even more puck control. It's actually crazy. He has unstoppable force and a quick pick. So pretty much what quick pick does, especially for a centerman, anything that comes through the middle of the ice, especially in the D zone, people trying to do cross creases, this card will always more than likely pick up the fucking puck, guys. Quick pick costs 4 API to do, and it is honestly insane. I unfortunately don't have it activated, but I just need KOPITAR to get some upgrades because I'm at a point where I can still produce with him, but I need a little bit more speed, I'm thinking, for the 4th line, you know what I mean? Distributor and Father Zone, he gets up to 87 speed. He has an okay shot, really good hands, really good face-offs. I mean, there's not much bad things I can say about Kopitar. He's having a really good season point-wise, so maybe he's in the run for best defensive center in the league this year. So who knows, maybe Kopitar can get some more upgrades. Hopefully get him to at least a 90 overall by the new year. I don't know, maybe 2 months he'll be like a 92. Who knows? Maybe he can get an MSP or something. But I really love Kopitar's card, boys. Definitely one you should not sleep on, and that is a for sure statement. Again, Kopitar, probably one of the top 10 best centermen in the game, in my opinion. And he's super freaking cheap, boys. Like, people don't understand. Like, 94 puck control, that's crazy. Given his size and his weight, it's not even fair. Like, some of these cards are too good to pass up on, and I mean, you guys just have to, if you can be patient with them, then props on you, man. But some people can't do it, obviously. And you guys can actually pick up Kopitar, my bad, sorry, for under 100K. I'm stunned. 89,000 coins for this, guys. Like, that's fucking wild there. Definitely pick this up if you have 100K. Like, if you're going to spend 100K on, let's say, a 90 overall team of the week, I would rather do it for Kopitar if you guys don't have a Kopitar already, or a Couturier, or a Barkov, obviously, you know. You guys want to target the cards that have potential, not cards that have a limited potential. So overall wise, that's what I mean by when I say that. So Kopitar obviously has no limitations on his overall. Next up, guys, is one that isn't really underrated, but a lot of people are selling him for cheap, and that is Mark Scheifele, boys. Mark Scheifele is 6'3", 207 pounds. He has 90 speed with fly the zone. Really good shot, good hands. He has okay puck control. Could be a little bit better, honestly, but his excel and his speed is really good, given his size. He also has big rig and snipe. I'm not a huge fan of snipe. It's just my personal preference. I don't think it's worth it on any card. I don't score many snapshots as it is, but Scheifele, I have nothing bad to say about him. He's on my 4th line right now with Kopitar and X Factor Ovi, and they honestly just grind out there. Scheifele gets the puck down low, and he finds Ovi every time, usually. You know, he's one of those cards, guys, where you got to be patient or you're not going to have the best outcome. And thankfully, I have him untradeable, so I'm stuck with him either way. I mean, Mark Scheifele is usually a 97 overall at the least. So give him a +10. His card is literally everything's 99. I mean, it's just going to be crazy. Plus, he's going to get more superstar abilities too, so maybe he'll get like wheels or something that'll make him even more broken. But honestly, I love Mark Scheifele, and I wouldn't want anyone else on my team. I might put Ivo Mangiapane in. I do have Ivo Mangiapane that I might put in for him for now, but we'll see. I don't know. And you guys can pick him up for also under 100K, which is actually ridiculous because some of these cards, guys, I'm telling you, are going to be 99 overalls really quickly before you guys know it. More than all of these will hit 95 plus, so definitely be smart when you guys are investing in these cards. You don't want to assume that, you know, oh wow, you know, what if Scheifele gets hurt, or you know, what if he doesn't produce numbers? Mark Scheifele is projected to be on the Team Canada roster, and if you guys have seen previous NHL events regarding the Olympics and World Juniors and stuff, they do give cards to players that are doing that. So it's possible that Mark Scheifele does indeed get a Olympic card if they win gold. He might get like a +4, a +3. You know, we really don't know until EA does it. So also another card that's really underrated is Jonathan HUBERDEAU, boys. Now I saw this card on the market for like, I think it was like 75K, and I was like, wait, that's a steal. He's 6'1", 202 pounds. He has 89 speed, 88 excel. He has a really good shot, really good hands. His synergies and superstar abilities aren't awful. Third eye, heart and soul is his main one, and then he has tape to tape. So this card definitely isn't bad, but I saw it for under 80K, and I just had to pick it up. I couldn't pass on it, honestly. And he's pretty cheap to upgrade as well. And the Panthers are having a really good year, so he might even make playoffs, and you know, he might end up with a really, really, really gross HUT card by come March or April or May. So definitely one of the other really good investments, obviously, with this new 22 and under event. And as you guys can see here, I have a bunch of cards just sitting around like Evo Kairu, Pasternak, Jack Eichel. I have a bunch of cards sitting in this set, so I don't know what just happened, but my audio just cut out. But again, guys, hopefully I helped you guys find some little steals in this video. If I did, and you guys are actually going out right now on your consoles and picking up some of the X Factors that I showed you guys, please make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section. I really want to see what you guys are thinking about this. Let me know how I did, by the way. Some of these are obvious ones. I know people have also made videos, but again, it's just too crazy that people are listing some of these guys for under 80K. It's truly mind-boggling. And here's my team, guys. If you guys were wondering, that's what I'm rocking as of right now. Again, I might put Ivo Mangiapane in for Scheifele. I'm still debating on it. I don't know if I want to do that. So we'll see about that, but thank you guys. We're going to be on the grind making more NHL 22 content, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. We're going to be on the absolute grind this year, guys, so please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I really want to hit 500 subs. We can do it together, boys. I know we can for sure. Make sure you guys click the link in the description, follow my Twitch, join the Discord. It's lit there. We have tons of fun on stream. We do a bunch of drinking on stream. But yeah, until next time, boys, it's been MYQ, and I'm out. Peace!